Hey Glam fam, it's Zalina and myself Linwood here, and today we're going to be showing you a really simple style for little people. This hair has to be shampooed because it's dirty and matted. So I'm going to go ahead and take it down and then we'll go ahead and get into the mix. So I'm going to take it down and we'll shampoo it with the Giovanni's Too Chic Ultra Moist Shampoo and Conditioner because we love it and it's our holy grail in this household. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry, I really don't know what else to tell you. Like, we love it just that much. Do you have anything you want to say?
Hi.
Hi. Okay, let's go shampoo your hair. We'll be right back. Okay, so once we've shampooed this hair, I'm going to go ahead and take some of the Giovanni's Too Chic Ultra Moist Styling Elixir. And I'm going to place some of that in her hair. We're going to emulsify it between the hands just because it helps to ensure that you don't have product distributed everywhere. And I'm just going to lightly blot that over the top, but I'm going to focus it primarily on the mid shaft and the ends and right around these outer edges. Those are her primary areas I know are going to need a bit more moisture, so we're just going to work that through that hair there. Now, this is a pretty easy technique. You do need to know how to cornrow for it though, so just keep that in mind. You want to see yourself? Look, Lena. Look, there you are. Alright, so once I have done that, I'm going to actually take a little bit of the, a little bit of the Extreme Gel. And when I say a little bit, I honestly mean just a touch. So we're going to take that and just dap your fingers in there just enough to get them wet. And I'm going to emulsify that as well. Now this, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to focus that primarily on the ends. This is going to help add some definition. And so you just kind of want to place that on there. You would typically do prayer hands, but it's a little bit harder when you don't have someone who will sit as still. So we're going to take the remainder of that and place that right around this outer edge here. And from there, what we're going to do is I'm going to grab a rat tail comb. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we are going to come from, let's say, right around the top of the ear here. And we're going to pull that all the way across. So you guys can kind of see we're just creating that part line all the way across the top of the head. Let me bring you up just a hair. I love you.
Ow, ow, ow.
Hey, don't start showing up. Okay, now on this opposite side of the head, instead of ending at the top of the ear, we're going to end just behind the ear. So I'm going to go ahead and continue that part line right across and behind the ear like so. Okay? So once we've got that, we're just going to clip this back hair out of the way and we'll work on this front hair. Alright, tilt the head this way. Okay, now what we're going to do from here is I'm just going to go ahead and begin to pick up this hair. We're going to lightly cornrow from this one side of the head here to the other. So I'll bring it all the way across. And just keep in mind, these are kids' braids, so if they're not perfect, don't trip. Little people don't like to sit still long, so yeah. And if their hair is at all like Zalina's, it's gonna have to be done again tomorrow. So I try not to put too much effort a lot of times into her hair just because it's a lot to ask her to sit for, and her hair does not tend to hold up for several days. So it's usually like a 1 to 2 day style. So once you finish that braid all the way across, you just want to secure it with a rubber band right behind the ear. Turn your head this way, baby. Look over there. Look over there. So we're gonna secure it right here. Now you just want to wrap that band until it's secure. It doesn't have to be overly tight. And then in order to make sure that you have it right down to the head, what you want to do after you tighten it is just grab some of the hair from underneath and give it a pull. That'll pull the entire thing a little bit more snug to the head like you're seeing there, so it doesn't stick out far beyond the ear. Now we're going to do the same thing, but I'm going to go ahead and part from the top of the ear here all the way across to behind the ear on the other side. So as I stated before, you're literally just going to be parting across on the other side of the head, and you're just going to part all the way across to behind the other ear. Now essentially from there, pin the hair back all over again and just cornrow across the head once again. So it's not too difficult. You just want to make sure the braid ends behind the ear, not at the top of the ear. Otherwise it's going to stick out and then you'll end up looking like you have horns on the side of your baby's head. Otherwise you're good to go. Alright, so once we've done that, just taking the back down, and we're going to go ahead and give it a little bit of a shake. I want to see where those curls need more definition. Girl, keep that away from your mouth. And we're just going to put a little bit of gel on this hair and let it air dry. Now, of course, our hair is going to spring up quite a bit once it has air dried. But this is nice because for little people who don't like having their hair in their face, this serves as like a headband. Alright, so now we're just going to take a very small amount of gel and place it and literally just dot it here and there right along that hairline. You don't have to get crazy with it. A little bit of this gel does go a long way, especially for finer hair like Zalina's.
You're going to roll it, so you're almost rolling on.
What she said.
She said it.
Okay, so I've also got this brush here. I found it at my local beauty supply store. And we're just going to go ahead and take this hair. Let go, please. Take this hair. And no, ma'am. And we are going to lay those baby hairs a bit more. Alright, then we'll take the other end and just lightly push those babies a bit more, just kind of give an even more defined line. And there you have it. Girl, you got a lace front.
It's okay. Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
You're right, I should totally bite you in the face. Alright, Glam fam, so this is how it looks while it's wet. Now once it's dry, I'll go ahead and let you guys have a look again, and that way you can kind of see. But it's great because Zalina does not like her hair in her face. This acts like a headband without you having to worry about your little person taking said headband off. And it just gives a nice little easy look. It looked like she got a lace front, but she don't. I promise this is all hers. And yes, so we will go ahead and get it taken care of. I like styles like this because tomorrow I could easily take this and put it up into a ponytail and she would still have the headband effect going on. So once it's dry, we'll let you see. You have anything you'd like to add? What would you like to say? What do you want to say? Say bye.
Bye.
Say have a good day.
Have a good day.
Okay, we'll see you guys later. Until next time, take care, God bless, and stay glam. You know we love you, boo.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, go to the camera in your life.
What about the camera? The camera would?
Camera.
Yeah, the camera. See you guys later. Alright, Glam fam. So, oh Lord, what are you doing, girl? Alright, Glam fam. So, this is Zalina's hair. It's not completely dry, but it's most of the way there. Now you guys can kind of see all the extraness right now. Tilt your head down some so they can see. Hey, look right here. Right here. Thank you. So this way you guys can kind of see those braids, how they turned out, all of that loveliness. And yeah, this is Zalina's hair, freshly, well, it's still kind of damp, but for the most part, she's dry. You're really close. You're really close. Okay. Say bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, let's go. Let's go see mommy.